Welcome to registration. So today we're going to talk about what classes do you need to take and how do you figure out what classes you want to take while you're in high school. Okay, graduation requirements. We're going to go over those first. So 4 Englishes are required for graduation, 1 every year, no doubling up. Maths, 4 maths are also required. So Math 1, Math 2, and Math 3 are required. And the 4th math is based on your future plans. Foundations of math can count for that, your 4th math, but if you're planning on going to a 4-year college, you would need to take a higher level math. For history, also 4 credits. World history, American history, civics, and then economics and personal finance. For science, we have earth science, biology, and then either physical science or chemistry. So only 3 sciences are required. 1 credit of health and PE is required, and then the rest are electives. Foreign language, so foreign language is recommended if you're planning to attend a 4-year college, so that's 2 levels of the same foreign language, but that is not a high school graduation requirement. So how many credits do you need? So you need 6 credits to be a sophomore, 12 to be a junior, 18 to be a senior, and then 26 are recommended to graduate. So what do you want to take? Well, that's really up to you. So do you want to take regular classes? Do you want to take honors or AP classes? Do you want to take CCP? What electives should you take? So we're going to talk about all of that in the next few slides. This is very important. Everyone has to sign up for 8 total classes. That includes your core classes and your electives. Plus, everyone needs to have at least 4 alternates. Alternates are second choice electives in case your first choices are full. So the only students who do not have to list 8 choices and 4 alternates are rising seniors who are wanting to graduate early. So as a suggestion, if you typically make an 85 as your final average in a subject area, then you may want to consider taking honors or AP level of those courses. So most classes, even the electives, have an honors or an AP level. They're a little bit more challenging, but they look great on your high school transcript if you are eligible to take them, and they just look great for your future. If you are taking an AP course, you will need to complete the AP contract along with your parent completing that as well. Those will be handed out when the counselors meet with you. So what counts as an elective? What extra core classes count as electives? CCP count as electives. CTE classes count as electives. ROTC, band, art, chorus, theater arts, those all count as electives. So basically any class that's not listed as a graduation requirement counts as an elective. AP courses. Typically these are some of the AP courses that we offer at Western. On the right side of the screen, you have a few extra ones listed, and we can offer those if we have enough students to sign up for them. A new offering for this coming year is AP Seminar. AP Seminar will be paired with English 2. It is not a mandatory, it is a choice if you would like to take it with English 2. So if you choose to take AP Seminar with English 2, then you would have English 2 in the spring and AP Seminar in the spring. And we would probably recommend that you do English 2 honors with the AP Seminar. It will just give you a better foundation. So what are CCP classes? CCP stands for Career and College Promise. So these are college classes that can be taken either online or on site at the CCCC campus. So mainly juniors and seniors qualify to take these classes. Most of the college transfer classes are online. The hands-on classes such as cosmetology, nail tech, nurse aid, early childhood education, welding, and auto restoration are taught on the CCCC campus, either in Lillington or some at the Sanford location. So students must have their own transportation for classes taken there. So juniors can have 1 CCP lab period per semester, and seniors can have 2 CCP labs per semester. And that is your choice, seniors, if you want to do 2 or just 1. It is recommended that a student have at least a 2.9 GPA to take CCP courses. Also, if you take your CCP courses at least 4 of them while you're in high school, and you earn a grade of a C or better, then you can qualify for the CC Promise program, which is 2 years of free tuition at CCCC after high school. That can be towards a 2-year degree or towards the college transfer degree. So students have to complete an application with our CCP advisor and should speak with them about specifics of that program. Okay, so AP versus CCP classes. There are benefits to both. AP classes are nationally recognized through College Board. You will have to take the AP exam at the end of the course in order to be eligible to earn college credit for it. Four-year colleges really like to see AP courses when seniors are applying to college. For CCP courses, those are also a great way to earn college credit. CCP classes are recognized by the UNC system colleges. Students should check with private and out-of-state colleges and universities to see which CCP courses they recognize. And like I said before, if you take 4 CCP classes while in high school, you can qualify for the CC Promise program. Both AP and CCP classes add extra weight to your GPA. So some CTE courses, which stands for Career and Technical Education courses, are listed here. We have a lot of them. We have some in the agriculture pathway, some in the business IT education pathway, some in the family and consumer science education pathway, some in health occupations pathway, some in trade and industrial, marketing, and now ROTC actually falls under the CTE pathway too. If you're interested in doing firefighter or law and justice, those are taught at Harnett Central High School, and if you have your own transportation to Harnett Central, then you could possibly take those there. You can talk with your counselor about that if you're interested. Also for EMT, you must be a senior to take that class, and I could have some stars here. The stars represent that class makes you a CTE completer. So if you have any questions about that, you can talk with our career development coordinator during registration. So some other electives. Foreign languages. We offer Spanish and French here face-to-face. You also are able to take other foreign languages online through NCVPS. If you're interested in band, visual art, theater arts, vocal music, ROTC, they have 8 levels of each one of those, so they can be taken year-long. If you take them year-long, you would need to check the fall and the spring on your course list. For PE, we have 7 levels after PE, so you technically could take a PE every semester that you're in high school as well. Peer tutoring. So juniors and seniors with a 3.5 GPA or higher and a sincere interest in helping others can possibly be a peer tutor. Application is required along with references. You can contact Ms. Stoll at that at that email address for more information. Also for CTE internship, that is for juniors or seniors who have completed a level 2 CTE class and that they have their own transportation to qualify. That you can talk with Ms. Banker about during registration if you're interested. So for Flex and Early Grad, those are available to rising seniors if you meet the credit requirement. In order to qualify for Flex, which is that you would have only 3 classes each semester instead of 4, you have to have 21 credits going into senior year. Early Grad, you have to be able to complete all your requirements by the first semester of senior year in order to do Early Grad. We do need parents to come in and sign permission forms for both of these things before spring break if you plan to do that. Here's a little video real quick. In planning for registration and your future, a great tool that we have is Major Clarity. To access that, you go to your Class Links apps. Here we are, and here's Major Clarity. Click on that. It will open up, and it will probably open up to your Career Exploration tab. This is going to be based on careers that line with your assessments that you did earlier in the year. I would definitely suggest that you check those out. You can learn a lot about different jobs, different careers, how much money they make, how much education they are. It's just a great tool. But today we're going to focus on Academic Planning Tool, which is right here. We're going to click on it. This is how you can plan for all the classes that you are going to take while you're in high school. So I wouldn't worry about 7th and 8th grade. those are kind of over and done. Okay, but here you can put your 9th grade classes in. If you're already in 9th grade, if your classes aren't showing up, just add the ones that you're in. That way you'll have a record of them. And then you can plan for the rest of the year. So you can plan for the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Okay, so with a plan can change anytime. So you're just kind of going home and making a plan for what do I want to take for the rest of the years that I'm in high school. So it's super easy. You add your math. So for 10th grade, I'm going to add math 2. You add whichever one is appropriate for you. For science, I'm going to add physical science for 10th grade. For history, I'm going to add, I'm going to add civics. For English, I'm going to add English 2. And so then we can also pick electives. There's general electives. Those are your foreign languages, your bands, your theater arts, all of those are in the general electives. For pathway electives, those are your CTE classes. So if I want to change my pathway, I can go through here. I can pick whichever one that I like. There's all the different ones listed here, but I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to pick animal science, just to use that as an example. So then when I add my pathway here, I'm going to say I really love animals, so I want to do Animal Science 1 next year, and then I also want to do Animal Science 2. Let's see, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I need 2 more classes. So I'm going to go to General Electives, and I'm in Band, so I'm going to do Beginning Band A and Beginning Band B, so that I can have it year long. If you want a class year long, then you need to click it twice. But again, then you can go on to the next grade, to the 11th, put those classes in, and then 12th. So you can plan for the whole time that you're in school, so that if you can't fit one class in this year, you can fit it in next year. So everyone, please make sure you do your plan, and this will help you to complete your registration sheet. In plan, the course guide, this is what the course guide looks like. The teachers all have a copy, and there's going to be an online copy as well. In the course guide, you can look through, and every class, you can see a little description of what that class is about. Hopefully you went out to the Commons this week to hear about the elective classes, but if you didn't, in the course guide, every elective class is explained as well. This is a sample of what your registration form is going to look like. We're having to go old school because of Infinite Campus, so it's going to be paper, front and back. This is how you complete your form, okay? You're going to select 8 courses and 4 alternates. So since we're picking 8, I thought the easiest thing that we could do is to number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After you've picked your 8, then you're going to pick your alternates. Alternates are backup electives. You're going to designate alternates with an A, okay? Make sure that you put your name at the top with your student ID, your grade, and a cell phone number in case we have to call you this summer, and that you read this verification statement here and get your parent to sign, as well as you. Once we do registration, that's how we make the big master schedule. So schedule changes will be for errors only. That's if you're missing a class period, you got something that you had already earned credit for. All the other things are kind of listed here. So we will not be able to make schedule changes just for any reason. So please understand that. So choose your courses carefully. Also, here are some questions that you might have. What if I miss homeroom and I didn't get a form? You can come by guidance next week and pick it up. What if you failed a class that you need to graduate? You could either do that in summer school or take it in academic support next year. You'll get an AP contract when you meet with your counselor. We will be calling students in during 4th and 2nd periods. Your teachers will get a schedule next week so they'll know when your classes will be called. Please wait until we call you down. If you're absent, we'll get you another day. Promise. Does your parent need to sign the form? Yes, they sure do. And then you will return the form to your teacher in homeroom next week. If you miss homeroom, you can just drop it off in guidance. If you still have questions, don't worry. Remember, you will be able to talk to your counselor. All students are going to talk to their counselors individually, so please be patient until we get to you. We will see you soon. Okay? Bye.